Today we will be exploring the benefit to Sosivio's AI failure detection engine by using a live e-commerce site and showing you exactly how Sosivio helps you in the real world. On the left side of the screen, we have our application, which is an e-commerce site selling socks. You can see that we already have put a few items in our shopping cart and we're almost ready to check out. On the right, we have Sosivio, which is overseeing our entire cluster, including our sock store application. On the bottom portion of the screen, we'll be running a script that inserts documents into our database, which is simulating a load on the database during a high traffic event, like a sale or Black Friday. What we expect to see is that under a high load, some of the pods may fail, leading to adverse behavior on the site and ultimately an annoying experience for the customer. Before we start, let me quickly tell you some more about Sosivio and what you should expect to see in our dashboard. Sosivio is continuously running a series of lean AI engines, which is how we can immediately detect failures in your applications, determine the root cause, and provide a resolution to the issues. This all happens in real time, which we are able to do by utilizing Sosivio's data collectors, which are built from the ground up specifically for Kubernetes without the overhead and limitations of current-day data collectors. By building next-generation data collectors, we're able to process mass amounts of data at a more granular level compared to other Kubernetes observability tools on the market today. This is our live metrics page, which is currently showing memory usage for the pod Cartridge, which is a MongoDB database backing our e-commerce shopping cart application. We will use our live metrics page to help visualize what is happening to our application. It is important to note that in most cases, the operator would not know to look here for information on what is happening. Because we are purposely causing an overload in memory consumption, we can watch as this error unfolds in real time. But generally, operators wouldn't immediately know to look at resource consumption, and they may not know there's a problem until a customer complains, since Kubernetes is automating pods being restarted. We can see that we have items in our cart, indicating that the MongoDB database has data in it. On the bottom portion of the screen, we're running a script simulating multiple users simultaneously adding items to their shopping carts by inserting documents to the database, effectively generating a high level of traffic on the site. You can see that memory consumed is rising rapidly and we can expect the pod to crash any second. We can see in our live metrics page the memory consumption of the pod and the container itself. We can see that our memory limit is set to 225 millibytes. Once we go above that limit, we can see that the pod containing our shopping cart database crashes and restarts. As we go to checkout, the cart updates and we can see that we now have 0 items, as this error has resulted in a malfunction of the application, dumping our items in the cart. Very annoying. We will now navigate back to the cluster overview on the Sosivio dashboard to see if Sosivio caught the failure. We can see that Sosivio detected a failure event as a red bubble appeared on our AI predicted failures graph. The AI predicted failures chart displays potential failures detected by the Sosivio AI prediction engine as they progress in real time. This specific error materialized as an immediate failure since the sequence of events leading to the failure happened in a very short time span. We'll jump to the command center to see the details of what happened. The command center is the most powerful part of Sosivio. Here, we can view our failures in all of its details. By clicking on details, we can see that the pod was killed due to a lack of sufficient memory, or OOM killed. We'll take a look at our failure indicators to gain a better understanding of what events led to this failure occurring. Without Sosivio, this is a failure that would be incredibly difficult to decipher in real time. All you would know is that the pod failed, and you would have no indications as to why. Other monitoring tools display metrics, graphs, and logs, but trying to analyze all of this in real time is impossible without Sosivio. We will now see the recommended command that Sosivio generates and apply it. This can be done automatically via the Sosivio dashboard, or can be applied via the command line by copying the command. This recommended command is raising the memory limit of the CartsDB deployment. Since we raised the memory limit of the shopping cart database, we should be able to manage the same traffic if we run the simulation again. We will apply this recommendation, restock the cart, and run our traffic generation script again to see if it fixed the problem. We will navigate to our new CartsDB pod, and we can see that the new memory limit is now 270 millibytes. We will fast forward in time to see if our traffic generation simulation was successful. We have successfully handled the high traffic event on the pod CartsDB. we can see that the recommendation to the root cause provided by Sosivio prevents this error from occurring again. We can now check out successfully. We can immediately see the positive impact of having Sosivio detect the root cause of the issue in real time and provide a fix. Not only did Sosivio instantly see this problem, but we did not have to waste time digging through mass amounts of metrics, graphs, and logs to determine what the ultimate root cause was. Sosivio pieced together the breadcrumbs for you. A single error can take hours or even days to solve. When using Sosivio, we are eliminating the need to find and fix errors. Try Sosivio completely free for 4 weeks by signing up on our website, www.sosiv.io. The installation is fully automated and it only takes a few minutes to deploy. Shift your focus on building, not debugging.